Good afternoon, altcoin holders. Yesterday I made a video and I was telling you guys that the price of crypto is going to rise hopefully by today or tomorrow. So I think for those of us that bought Bitcoin, we are seeing the price action today. It's currently doing well. I think we saw today going to we saw price going to uh we saw price going to almost hitting $13,000, and that's a good one. Yeah, I think we got to 1,000. Not $13,000, sorry, $113,000. As we got to $112,000 and above before we came back to with and try to form another level of support down below here. So today, my video today is mainly for altcoin holders. For now, let Bitcoin do its thing. I'm sure that um, we have a lot of liquidity sitting down below us around 110. But most times when we're in a bull market, it doesn't concern itself with this liquidity below. It will always go above. Like we have a lot of liquidity currently at 112 and 112,500 dollars and above. So I don't think it might come down any soon. But if it still comes down, we'll buy more. One thing about Bitcoin is money will always move from impatient hands to patient hands. So we all have to sit tight on our bags and allow it to pump. You don't have to be changing everything. So the reason I'm making this video today is because of this total 3. I discovered something from this total 3. This chart here is the chart that is showing the total altcoins in the whole world excluding Bitcoin. This chart here around 2021 we went up to as far as one that close to about 1.15 trillion dollars. That's when we go to. That's when altcoins exploded in 2021. So our our previous in that 2021, our previous resistance there was around 1.1 trillion. So around this 1.1 trillion, we can see what altcoins are doing now. The total 3, they have formed a new candle on top of this previous resistance that we're having on top. It has formed a new candle there. You can see this big candle here. This big candle is a very, very good candle. Like it's giving green light that there's hope for this altcoin. For those of you that invested in altcoins, you can see this candle here that it formed there. Hopefully this candle is going to pump, and if we are able to get above this if we're able to get above 1.11 trillion, and then you begin to see altcoins explode in this period. I also discovered another thing with this stochastic RSI. If you notice, stochastic RSI, it's always telling us what is going to happen in this Bitcoin market. From here down below, anytime you see that this stochastic RSI crosses, when you have the blue line on top of the orange line, you discover that price will begin to go up. You can see from 2023 Monday, July 10th. You can see from here Monday 29th May 2023 we had stochastic RSI cross. It went up till Monday 31st July. Then it crossed down again. Then you now have the orange on top, came down. I think this one explains it more. You have stochastic RSI cross here, blue on top of the yellow. It goes up. You can see price action here, and then you have stochastic RSI up here above the trend line, and then you still see price going up. Here, why the stochastic RSI crosses again, and you have the orange line on top of the blue line, it begins to come down a little bit. But since it did not come down here, you have the stochastic RSI cross here, and then it goes up. So it has been happening like that. Anytime you see it come down, yellow line on top of the orange line on top of the blue line, you see price coming down. And when you see the blue line above the orange line, you see price going up. That's always been like that. You see here going up, you see here coming down, you see here going up, you see here coming down. What we have here currently is that the yellow line has crossed. Let me zoom it so you can see. The yellow line is currently on top of the blue line. So maybe anytime from now we are going to be seeing prices dropping a little bit. But for the meantime, I think we are still fine, because what has been happening is that this total 3 has been forming what we call ascending triangle. Ascending triangle is like price action that has multiple touch points, like forms higher highs with multiple touch points. That's an ascending triangle. That's what you have here. You can see here. This is what an ascending triangle looks like. has been forming it since around April 25th, Monday 7th. We have been having this ascending triangle, having multiple touch points from below, forming higher highs. So hopefully we are going to break out from this ascending triangle. So, but even if we don't break out from this ascending, even if this stochastic RSI draws us down, I think we still have support under this ascending triangle that's still going to keep us, and then it will go up from there. So what we have now currently is that if you're a professional trader, you understand that every professional trader will always wait for a breakout candle and then a confirmation candle after the breakout candle. What we have here currently now is a confirmation candle. I know a lot of traders, a lot of group that I belong to, a lot of traders are scared. Like they still think that maybe this might be a fake out and this one will come down. But I think this candle is a good one. It's a good one. We should still stick around a little bit. If we are going to have any bearish divergence, like which will definitely come, I think it will be around January, February, March. That's my own prediction. And around January, February 2026, that's when I think we are going to have bearish divergence. So let's take a look at this. I think Ethereum is doing well currently. Ethereum is doing well currently. Look at this chart currently. Ethereum is trying to get out of this symmetric triangle. If you look at it well, this is what Ethereum is trying to do currently. It's trying to get out of this symmetric triangle. See what Ethereum is trying to do. If you look at this structure, where you see that Ethereum is trying to break out of this symmetric triangle. It's not clear enough. Let me see how I can bring it up so it will be clear very well. You can see this price action here. You can see what it has been doing from here up to this place, then from here up, going up like this. This is also it's kind of like a trend, bullish trend. And then look at this. Ethereum trying to break out of this triangle from here. So hopefully it might get to $5,000. So currently, if you're not in Ethereum, I think maybe you should just, if you have a confirmation candle inside here, let me bring out a Ethereum price chart. If you have a confirmation candle already, maybe around $4,550, I think you should just enter Ethereum, long it with a very tight stop loss so that you don't get liquidated. Let me bring up Ethereum's price chart. Let me bring it up quickly. Let me try and bring it up so we can also look at Ethereum. Okay, yeah. So this is Ethereum currently. Let me put it on the 4 hours time frame. Down. Okay, yeah. This is Ethereum. This is the 4 hours time frame. Let me zoom it a little bit so it can feel the screen. Okay, I think the stochastic RSI for Ethereum is about to bottom out now. This is it. It's at the bottom. So if maybe I think by tomorrow or in the next 4 hours, by the time this 4 hours candle is closing, I think the next candle we're going to have Ethereum coming up. So if you're not already on Ethereum, I think you should keep your eyes on Ethereum. Let me refresh it and see. On this 4 hours candle, Ethereum is about to bottom out. So you should just keep your eyes on it. Oh, I think I was wrong. Let me see. The network is poor. Let me refresh it. Alright. But what I saw just now is like Ethereum is bottoming out. When it bottoms out on this stochastic RSI, you see that the price will go up. If I want to take this trade now, I'll have to wait for that price to give me a confirmation candle. That's what every professional trader would do. So let me see. Dun. The service is really poor. I think I should just go to why that one is loading. Let me just go to the liquidation heat map for Ethereum and see if it will load up. Okay, I guess it's coming up now. Alright. Okay. It's already coming up. Yeah, I think we can still take this trade, though the stochastic RSI is already overextended. Maybe we should just wait. You should just wait, and maybe no, I don't like shorting. I don't like shorting trades during a bull market. So I think we should just wait for this stochastic RSI to come down. Let me check the daily. Okay, I think it's still a good one though. If you can put your money here, because this one is already confirmed. We have a new candle here. If another candle forms between this candle, I think it's a good bet. You can just put your money on it, because this daily trend here will surely want to come up to this top here, to this point here. So you can just ignore this. This one this should be a very long term trade, because if you put your money now, there's every tendency that this 4-hour trend will get to this point and then it will come down a little bit before it will go back up. So if you want to put your money now, you can either put your money now or you wait for this 4-hourly candle to come down here before you now put your money, with a very very tight stop loss. Always use stop loss while you are trading. Even the 1 hour is signaling that it's about to come down a little bit. Let me check. Okay, 1 hour and 4 hourly. You just have to wait. Check the 1 hour time frame, 4-hour time frame. Then you have to wait for them to bottom up before you enter the trade, or you can enter the trade and wait for like 2 days for this daily trend to play out. Yeah. So guys, if you want to be getting signals for free, you can join a Telegram community, my Telegram community, and you'll be getting signals for free, premium signals. We have about 95% win rate on that Telegram group, so you can always join. You'll be part of a very very large and brilliant community. That if you are a good and professional trader, because I don't think people there will have time to come and be teaching you how to trade. So thank you for watching this video. I just said I should bring this update to you guys. Stay blessed. Thank you.